This is the In Focus podcast from The Hindu.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the In Focus podcast. I'm your host, G. Sampath. 8 months after he announced the launch of a new political party, Tamilaga Vettri Kazhagam, or TVK as it's come to be known, actor and superstar Vijay held his first political rally on October 27th. The event attracted nearly 3 lakh supporters, and at the meeting, Vijay made it pretty clear that he has his eyes set on the 2026 assembly elections. And in this political rally, he has invoked the likes of Periyar, Ambedkar, Kamaraj, Anjalai Ammal, the freedom fighter, and Velu Nachiar. In a speech that lasted a little over 45 minutes, he implied that the BJP was his ideological enemy and the DMK was his political enemy. So what is the likely impact of Vijay's foray into electoral politics? Is he likely to break the bipolar nature of Tamil Nadu politics, which has been dominated by DMK and ADMK, by becoming a third pole in this? And which political outfits or parties are likely to see their vote bases erode on account of the Vijay factor, assuming it really takes off? We discuss all these questions and more in this episode of In Focus, and we have with us B. Kolappan, who tracks Tamil Nadu politics for The Hindu. Kolappan, welcome to In Focus. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
To start with, can you just share your primary takeaways or your impressions from Vijay's speech, which we saw on 27th of October?
What attracted me was the way he delivered his speech. For a first-time politician who had not addressed similar meetings in the past, the delivery was extremely good. Probably he would have rehearsed many times before appearing on the days. That was my hunch. Maybe he is capable of doing on its own, but the content is very, very strong content, and the political message is very clear, and he's clearly established himself on day one. But certainly somebody would have written the script for him. That was my reading. But another thing is, Vijay, what emboldened Vijay actually is the failure on the part of the Mr. Rajinikanth to enter politics. Rajinikanth actually keen on joining the politics, but health conditions prevented him from going ahead with a plunge. So there is a space. This space is already overcrowded Tamil Nadu politics, but there is a space for a political party with a very strong leadership. And I think Mr. Vijay is trying to fill the gap. That is my hunch. If Rajinikanth has launched the party, probably Vijay would not have come to politics, because almost 10 years ago he had a lot of reservation. He never opened his mouth. Actually, it was his father who was very keen on launching a political party. Actually, both of them was not in good terms because of that issue. Entering politics is the wedge issue between the father and son for many years. They were not in talking terms. Suddenly he announced and launched the political party. Yes, but what makes different from Vijay's political party and others who are already dominating the political scene of Tamil Nadu is, Vijay is very open to the idea of a coalition government, which is the demand of the most of the alliance partners in Tamil Nadu, but they are not able to put pressure on the two major political parties in Tamil Nadu to accommodate them in the government. But Vijay, in the beginning, very beginning, is favored the idea of a coalition government. So that may attract many political parties to join the his alliance. That is my reading. Otherwise, most of the ideas he has borrowed from DMK and ADMK and other Dalit outfits, whether it is Periyar, and when he is talking about Periyar, he is not ready to accept Periyar's atheism. But instead of some other women, he has selected Anjalai Ammal. Not many people know, but he has done a great contribution during the freedom movement. Velu Nachiar is he is a queen of the Sivaganga, and of course Ambedkar. So these are the leaders here. Kamaraj, he has projected them as his icons. These are the things I don't think he has borrowed from the existing political party. And another thing is, as a film personality, Tamil Nadu, most of the people today in politics have some association with politics, whether it is Karunanidhi in the past and Jayalalitha, MGR. MGR, people try to imitate MGR, have forgotten the fact MGR simultaneously running politics and acting in films. He was actually a DMK man. When he launched a political party, a section of the DMK went with him. Likewise, when Jayalalitha inherited the party organization from MGR. And as far as others are concerned, DMK already had a strong party framework. But others, the problem is, it is my reading, nobody is able to make a mark in Tamil Nadu politics because they don't have a political organization. Even the Vijay, he thinks he can convert his fans club into a political party. If it's convertly, I don't think so. He will be able to completely convert the fans club into a political organization which is capable of doing election work. Election work is more important, no? Taking a voter till the last end, that is a polling booth, and make him vote for your political party. That's the two parties in Tamil Nadu, DMK and ADMK, are very good at this electoral work. But let us see. But he is ambitious, but whether the fans club will come in handy for him is the moot question now.
Right. Kolappan, you said at the beginning that you were very impressed with the delivery. I also agree with you. When parts of his style, I don't know, it reminded me a little bit of
body language also. As an actor, something is bordering on arrogance. I must also say, in some places, it's bordering on arrogance. That I have noticed, fully noticed.
Yeah. The way he was delivering and the kind of charismatic way of approaching his delivery, it reminded me a little bit of Narendra Modi. I don't know if so there was a little bit of that. So I was just wondering, if somebody has written the script, he just has to perform, and he's used to perform, right? He's used to perform. He's an actor. Why should that be surprising? Yeah, so I'm saying, why should that be? If he wouldn't deliver as well as he could,
only if he had not delivered, we should be surprised.
Yes. So, also, I was just wondering, he said that the BJP is his ideological enemy and DMK is his political enemy. But considering that the BJP is not really a big factor in the assembly elections, on its own at least, and his main goal is 2026 assembly election, doesn't it mean that basically his target is going to be the DMK, which will be his main enemy? He's spoken about, how they are sort of using the guise of the Dravidian model and so on, but there's a lot of corruption going on, and then they are sort of setting up this bogey of fascism to sort of continue in power. So his entire ammunition seems to be directed at the DMK.
Because the DMK is in power, no? You have to target the ruling party. If the ADMK is in power, he would have targeted the ADMK. He would have said something else. Because the DMK has been harping on the theme on Dravidian model of development and accusing the BJP of fascism. So he has to target the DMK. That is my he said no. In the name of Dravidianism, he said there is a large scale corruption. All these things he is saying. So that is the idea. The BJP, because I think gradually BJP will be gaining ground. Tamil Nadu so far it's a bipolar political scene. Gradually, BJP tried to make a mark, but they are not able to do it. And the ADMK is also today is a divided house. So they are not a great challenge to the DMK as of now, because though it is a major political party in Tamil Nadu, the divided ADMK is no longer in a position to defeat the DMK in the election. So Mr. Vijay's idea is to take away a substantial vote base from the DMK. Then only he can make a mark in 2026 election. That is why I think this is clearly targeted at the DMK rather than the ADMK.
Right. You also mentioned in your initial comments that that he's very keen on alliances. Now we know that in the previous elections, the DMK is pretty dominant in the way in terms of the dynamics with its alliance partners, especially the VCK, Congress, and so on. So do you think Vijay's presence, the Vijay factor, is going to affect the dynamics between the DMK and its alliance partners? Because now they have an option, perhaps they have an option other than the DMK as well.
Certainly not, because the DMK today has the Congress, the two communist parties, Vidudalai Sirtaigal Katchi, and a few French groups, the Muslim outfits like Tamil Nadu Muslim Munneta Kazhagam, these kind of political parties are there. But they are very ideologically united. Now, I don't say they are together just for seat sharing formula. All these political parties are united by their opposition to the BJP. So I don't think immediately these political parties will leave the DMK to join some other political organization or alliance. That is very clear. You must take it very clear. No political party today, especially the alliance partners of DMK, are very unlikely to leave the DMK alliance.
Right. So that means when Vijay is speaking of alliance and all that, he's only then talking about the ADMK then. That's his only option, right?
ADMK, how can no? He seeks to replace two major political parties. He wants to break the bipolar political system in Tamil Nadu. So ADMK also unlikely to join hands with him. The maximum he can think about roping in political parties like Seaman or small outputs. There are not many political parties. Dr. Ramdas is very unlikely to join because he is already with the BJP and he is has always been against film personalities entering in the politics. So Vijay, for all his talk, he is very unlikely to get many alliance partners immediately, especially in the 2026 election. That is my reading. I don't know what the political parties are thinking have in their mind, but as of now, I don't think not many political parties will come forward to join Vijay's political party in the 2026 elections. That's one thing you must also take in clear, because Congress is actually very keen on sharing power because they have been saying now we share the power with the alliance partners at the center. Why not at the state level with the DMK? But somehow the DMK was able to dodge the issue, and it had, even when it didn't have the adequate numbers in the assembly, they were able to shut the doors on the question of an alliance government. Now Congress is actually interested. They will put pressure, but I don't think the Congress High Command at Delhi will listen to their local leaders in Tamil Nadu and press for a coalition government, because the BJP at the center is their first priority. To oppose the BJP, the Congress needs the support of the DMK. So the coalition is very unlikely to happen just because the DMK is not going to accommodate its alliance partners in the government. They will go to the Vijay political party for alliance. It's a far-fetched question.
Right. Now, you mentioned, in terms of his possible connection to the other parties, you brought up Seaman's NTK. But there is a very strong view that Vijay is basically his primary catchment would be Seaman's vote base, because they're both the same kind of domain, and people are tired of voting for a party which every time he puts up candidates everywhere, they keep losing. Now you have an alternative which is a similar Tamil nationalist kind of orientation with Dravidian sprinkled into it, and he's basically going to take up Seaman's vote base and finish off NTK. That's a point of view which is pretty strong, it seems to me. What are your thoughts on this?
Not just Seaman's vote base, because Vijay may be a very, very highly paid actor in Tamil Nadu, but when it comes to the delivery or oratory skills, he is no patch on Seaman. Seaman is very articulate, extremely articulate. He can handle media. We have yet to see how Mr. Vijay is going to face the media and answering to very important political
but why will
questions.
people keep voting for 4% vote share? He's not gone beyond.
But why not? People may in the ADMK people so far voted for DMK, and ADMK also go to Vijay. We are assuming that it may. Why should Seaman alone? Because Seaman is very actively speaking about Tamil nationalism. It's an ideology. On the other hand, Vijay has no ideology. He is not talking about Ambedkarism, Periyarism, minus atheism, all these things. But there must be some hardcore ideology. That is lacking in Vijay's political party.
He said like one kannu Dravidianism, another kannu is Tamil nationalism or something like
What
that.
is the Dravidianism? Others also already, running the government based on the ideology of Dravidianism. No, I don't think it will cut ties with the voters. He has to, constantly he has to speak, travel, meet people, how he is going to build the organization. That is more important than launching a political party. The Tamil Nadu, the leaders, whether it is MGR or Karunanidhi or Jayalalitha, they are constantly on the media. They had met the press. They talk to the people through media. They issued statements that they participate in conferences. They went and participate in debates. I don't think we have to see whether Vijay is prepared for these kind of constant interaction with the voters. Then only he can emerge as a major political. Think about Kamaraj. Where was he? On the one hand, he launched a political party. On the other hand, he was running a TV show. You must set your priorities very clear. For example, let me tell you, when Udayanidhi Stalin, now the Deputy Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, decided to take a full-time plan, he made a film for the last time, Mamanan, with a strong political message, and ended politics. Now today he has become the Deputy Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. Likewise, Vijay, in the case of Vijay also, there is most of his films were just cinematic themes, no other social message, anything. Even because he is the post-Ilayaraja period actor, only a few films have some good songs. In most of the Tamil films, only now, and there are new crop of directors have emerged in Tamil Nadu with a strong story idea. In the case of Vijay, the films made to suit the personality cult of Vijay.
Yeah, unlike others, like MGR and all those, Karunanidhi's involvement.
His films has never message. MGR, at least his songs, is the way he functioned as hero. He meticulously cultivated image. On the other hand, he created very youthful theme. There will be a heroine, she will be chasing or he will be chasing her. These kind of stories only. The last film got atrocious film. I'm not able to watch beyond 15 minutes. I am not have anything personally against Mr. Vijay. Before planning a political career, what you have done as an actor, because it is your core area, you are going to make use of your stardom as a capital for your politics. But the kind of films you go and watch, what kind of message you are getting it, except you are a good person in the acting. Then if you take it into consideration, all the heroes in Tamil films are acted as a good characters. Now only we are getting is a lot of good new crop of what I say, the directors, actors, stories.
But what do you have to say? He has defended, sort of preemptively addressed this concern of yours by saying, everybody is saying I'm a Kutadi, but Kutadi is part of a long folk tradition of Tamil culture, and it's
Kutadi, what kind of message? I am saying also, even Kutadi, MGR, listen to the songs. That is why I am saying. Shivaji, I won't say Shivaji. Shivaji was versatile. He never worried about cultivating an image through the medium of cinema. On the other hand, MGR meticulously cultivated. Kalainar wrote dialogues with powerful social messages. On the other hand, go and see or watch Vijay's movies. I don't get anything to be attracted towards him. Even to do some kind of role, the impressive role. There is no impressive role. His films were aimed at making money at the box office, nothing else. Whether it will be a hit in the C area or B area, A area, these kind of things he is always bothered about. He never bothered about a strong story. No, the film that will project him as a superhero. Go and see the GOAT latest film. My God.
It's not GOAT? Greatest of all time.
Yeah. Useless film, I will say.
Okay, it's GOAT in some sense.
You would not think about making that kind of film.
Okay, I haven't seen it yet, but I don't know now whether I should. But Kolappan, taking your argument a little bit further, you've said that he has not taken any kind of his film as a medium to communicate any kind of political values or political ideology or political beliefs. Let's set that aside. Even outside, as a person, you have had other actors, for example, like Prakash Raj, who has taken political stands publicly because they are public figures. Okay. Now, Vijay, as a public figure, has he taken a political stand on any issue in his entire public life. My impression is that he stayed away from politics.
I think last time he came out in support of, I think, in the Kaveri water dispute, and sometimes he participated in the Neyveli Lignite Corporation issue. Otherwise, they were completely silent. No, they were living in ivory towers. They completely insulated from the happenings. What is the happenings outside the world? That is why I'm saying no.
So suddenly he had a change of. Suddenly his inner voice spoke that he should enter politics, and he changed his mind and he entered politics. After not having
taken. He attained knowledge like Buddha under the tree of under banyan tree. I don't think so. He must have prepared. If he is interested, he should have come out openly long ago. You should have started, and one fine morning you would have launched a political party. He has not till October 21. Where was he? Tell me.
No, let's not go. There's no need to go so far back. Okay, there are three things. Number one, you said his politicals. His films did not communicate any political messages. Number two, as a public figure, he has not been taking any stand on political issues, unlike other actors who have. And thirdly, this is my question. He launched the political party Tamilaga Vettri Kazhagam in February. In February to October 27th, a lot of things have happened in Tamil Nadu, including, say, the Samsung workers' protest. Has he not, isn't it like expected of someone who has launched a new political party, who has become a politician in February, to take a stand on any of these issues from then till now? I only think there is radio silence from February till then. Was his party or his party spokesperson, anything visible?
To my knowledge, he has not actively involved in any of these, or even issued a proper statement on these important issues that actually rocking Tamil Nadu
What
politics.
does it say to you? What indication does it give?
No, means he is actually just testing the waters. Naturally, he is not a politician. He is not a maid. He is not made or made in that way to become a politician. You must have an interest. You should have an inclination. You should have a love for politics. I don't think Vijay has ever had that love for politics. Probably you would have thought now there is a space. Vijay Gandhi is not coming. Kamal become a flop. So there is now after these fellows, he is one of the very popular, probably the most popular actor in Tamil Nadu. Even he is, his salary is very high. His films were doing. I think off late, I don't think how his films did in the box office, but he is a very popular actor, a young actor. So he would have thought, let me test the waters. While others failed, and he has treaded into the area where others fear to tread. That is my hunch.
Right. So now we have established that he has, throughout his entire films, no political angle to it. In his public life, no political angle to it. From February till October 26th, no political stance taken. But now he's conducted a political rally and is very clear that he's going to be contesting all the 234 seats in the assembly elections of 2026. Now, with all this data which is available in front of us, very little but enough, there is one point of view which says that if you go back and look at the recent elections in Tamil Nadu, in many seats, ADMK, BJP, the alliance, they lost by about 3,500 votes.
Even 500 votes in some places.
Even 500 votes. Someone like Vijay comes in, he will not join an alliance before the elections. Pre-poll, no alliance. He will contest every single seat. Wouldn't that help the BJP, where he is going to, maybe get even 3,000, 4,000 votes? Wouldn't that end up helping the BJP and undercutting the DMK in a big way? Is that the larger kind of an impression he is going to?
He is undercutting the DMK, and it will certainly help the BJP. ADMK alliance. If BJP on its own, I don't think it will be able to do any mark in Tamil Nadu politics. If the two ADMK factions come together and join hands with the BJP, certainly they will make a mark. And if Vijay, why should you think that Vijay will undercut only the DMK? He may also take away some votes from the ADMK also, because there are a lot of disgruntled elements. When Vijay Gandhi started the political party, there are a lot of DMK and ADMK people went and joined. And most of them are once again now with either in ADMK or DMK. This is the situation in Tamil Nadu politics. Because they are not able to completely dislodge the two Dravidian political parties from the scene. They have not beaconed adequately to create a space for.
So you think that's going to benefit?
He may also take away some share from the ADMK's vote share.
Okay, but that doesn't seem very likely, because if you look at the previous patterns, we know that there was a pressure on Rajinikanth to enter politics. I mean, he wasn't really interested. He was interested, then he wasn't interested. Then again, he got interested through due to pressures from various quarters. And similarly with Kamaraj, and there seems to be this repeated efforts to prop someone up from the film industry, a celebrity actor.
To break the bipolar.
Yes, and this seems to be the new chapter in this long-term pattern. What are your thoughts on this?
The chapter started long ago, no, by Vijay to break its bipolar system. And subsequently, Kamalagasan tried to make it. He failed. No, he is at the mercy of DMK for a Rajya Sabha seat. And Rajinikanth was not able to launch. He launched, in fact, he came forward, but health conditions prevented him from going ahead with political plunge. But now the Vijay has come to the picture. Let us see whether we will make. We have to see how he must be consistently he must be consistent in his ideas, his political activities. Suddenly he disappear. You have to be there every day. You should not run politics like Kamalagasan. You are making films and simultaneously acting in films, and on the other hand, you say that my political party is going to capture power. That will not happen in Tamil Nadu. You have to be 100% full-time politician in Tamil Nadu to succeed in politics. Even people like Simano, every day he is meeting the press, expressing his opinion on some subject or other. He is not able to make a mark. Of late, recent time, he is one of the very good orator I have seen in Tamil Nadu. But he is not able to cut ties with the voters. No, think about it. Vijay on his own, no, probably he would have reversed the speech. Every day he has to address the crowd. Then only we will come to a conclusion whether he is going to emerge as a major challenge to two major political parties in Tamil Nadu.
No, if you look at Vijay Kant, whom you just mentioned, I mean, there was a caste, block which was in his favor, which he could draw on for votes. And similarly, if you look at NTR as well, but is there any clear caste block which might vote or consider Vijay for those reasons? But it doesn't seem to be very clear.
The only thing is already, Tamil Nadu immediately when somebody enters into politics, they will scratch your skin to find out which caste you belong to or which religion you belong to. That is the trend everywhere. No, Vijay is a Christian, his father is a Christian, his mother was a Hindu and converted to Christianity. These things are there. People have been saying BJP see a Christian conspiracy behind the launch of Vijay's political party. These things are there, but as an actor, he is common to all people. That is the factor. Now, these factors are also playing out in politics on the ground in Tamil Nadu. Let us see which section of the society is solidly packing. In the case of Vijay Gandhi, what you said is a particular community. He is a Telugu Nadu, but you cannot say they other communities also supported Vijay Gandhi, not just a particular community. So in Vijay case, I don't think caste will be a major issue. But BJP may try to invoke his religious faith. And that is my argument.
Right. So it remains to be seen how well he's able to sort of translate his fan base into electoral dividend for himself, and how serious he is, considering that in the immediate past he hasn't really taken public stances on political issues.
Yeah, that is why you have to be in the public sphere always for 24 hours a day. You have to be there. You have to follow the developments. You have to issue statements.
Has he given a press conference till now? A political press conference?
No. Probably last time he killed. There is a rumor. No, he is going to launch this a few years ago. I attended the press conference. It is a great disappointment, that meeting. Even though the Hindu carried it on page 1, there is hardly any political message in the press conference. I covered it for the Hindu. I was really, really shocked by his attitude, his failure to impress.
Right. I made a comparison in his delivery style with Narendra Modi, but I also feel there is another parallel here in the way he likes to sort of communicate directly through social media with his followers rather than give a press conference, do a press release and things like that. He's been using social media more, right?
See, everybody is following it, but but once in a while you have to come out openly and address the crowd. DMK, the chief minister, every day, they are working overnight to explain the achievements of the government. Their PROs will be calling you the government issuing statement, the chief minister going one place after another. He is not sitting idle. As a politician, even after capturing power, no, they are working 24 hours a day. They are always in the news. Likewise, Mr. Vijay also, because people are ready to publish whatever he say or broadcast, telecast his speeches, because he is a very popular actor. I don't know how he is going to make use of this opportunity that has been offered to him on a platter. If he used the opportunity properly, he may emerge. Otherwise, I don't think he will succeed in politics.
Right. Let's see how he makes use of this opportunity, which, as I said, has been given to him on a platter. Thank you so much, Kolappan. We are run out of time. It was really an absolute pleasure listening to your insights and observations on Vijay and Tamil Nadu politics. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you.
In Focus will be back soon with analysis of the biggest news issues. In the meantime, you can find our podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, and other platforms. Just search for In Focus by The Hindu. We'll see you soon.